Hey,
Hey, what up, my nigga? Sorry,
what's
I'm
up,
just joking.
my
Nah.
nigga? My nigga. No, I'm saying, no, it's all good. You funny. Yeah, we co-hosts. We could say that. We good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we waiting on our guest. We ain't even gonna
Yep.
say his name yet, just in case he don't come. We don't want to give him a plug and he don't come on.
You talking about Wendy Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't
Ooh.
supposed to say it.
Yeah, nah, you what? That was terrible.
No, I'm just
That
playing.
was
Lord,
really
forgive me.
terrible.
No, I know. I just clowning. No, oh no, not towards our guest. It was just one of those, like, not like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I know you just took a
Oh,
shot
okay.
at Wendy Williams. I know.
I
That.
did. Oh
Yeah,
no,
you
I was
did.
just
That was
no, I was.
terrible.
Oh no, please forgive me. I love her.
No,
No,
you
I love
don't.
her. I do. Remember, we discussed her last time. So,
Yeah, you did, and you
no,
didn't say
yeah.
nice things about her last time either.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
mean no harm. You know what? I hope. You know what? You're right.
She might bring
Uh,
you on the show and talk about you. Yeah, like, yo.
that's probably will. She probably would say some nasty things like, you do the dumbest videos and you're probably the worst
Mm-hmm.
comedian. How does it feel being a comedian with the lowest followers? And I'll be like,
Wow.
that's what I'm known for, baby. That's what I'm known for. The world's lowest followers. Yep. So, but you know what? I like her.
You said the lowest followers. Yeah, the comedian with the
Man,
lowest followers. That's funny.
they'll be
What
like,
if
oh,
you
this
really
dude.
made a name like that and you didn't allow like a lot of people to follow you? You
Right.
became like real big, but just
Right.
I don't want a lot of followers.
Right. I think
That would be
that'd be
funny.
cool. I think so. I think no more than 300. Because it's hard to keep up with these people. And I'll be trying to say hello and hi and all this stuff. And that stuff is hard, man.
It
I'm like,
is.
wow. Then sometimes I have bad days and I don't even want to comment or even look at it. Like for the last week, I barely been on Instagram when I'm normally always on there. And I barely go on Facebook already as it is. And I wish this motherfucker would, excuse me, my language, but damn, I wish he would move his damn truck. He don't understand that I have 73 feet of
50. I thought it was 57 or 53.
no, it's 53-foot trailer, but the actual truck itself is 20 feet long.
Mm.
So, well, actually, you got to cut that. I'll say about 15 feet. 15 feet, because the back part, like at least like 5 feet is going under the trailer.
Mm.
But yeah, he doesn't get it, man. He's like running my time down. Like I'm limited. Like he can get off work, he can go wherever. I can't drive. Once I'm out of hours, that's it, man. I gotta shut down wherever I'm at.
Wait, what?
Yeah, truckers gotta shut down wherever I'm at.
Wait, what do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like we have 11 hours of drive time, right?
Uh-huh.
And 3 hours of on duty time. So 14 hours in a complete day, right? So
Okay.
I could sit around for 3 hours doing nothing. Or, but I'm supposed to do my pre-trips and post-trips. Pre-trip is checking the truck and the trailer, tires, brakes, airlines, making sure nothing's hanging, making sure it's running, that there's all the fluids are there and everything, the levels of fluids. But now that's what that 3 hours is for. Like it's for 45 minutes of checking the truck and trailer, and then like if you're delivering, you got on duty time, to sit there, but you only get 11 hours to drive. So once you start your clock, you only got 14 hours in that day, period. So, but you only can drive for 11. So right now, my clock already ran down and I only have an hour and 54 minutes to drive. That's it.
So what if you're 10 minutes away?
I know, right? Still
No,
got
but
to
what
shut
happened?
down.
Oh, you got to shut down?
You could be literally, the driveway could be right there. Like if you're turning into the driveway, you're supposed to like stop like right there. But you can idle your way out of the way, like roll idle to get out of the way so it won't trigger the alarm.
Mm.
But this is electronic log, so it's electronic, so it automatically is counting. And once you
Let us
violate
see.
it,
Show us what you're working with.
I'm not
They don't
showing
know.
you nothing. No way.
Because they didn't see. You showed me off air. Okay.
That's the see, it's got a hour and 54 minutes. I don't know how close you can see that.
Yeah, I can see it perfectly.
Yep. And that's it. So your drive time. Oh yeah. Thank you. Oh, sorry. He was saying he leaving. Finally.
All right, show us the car. His car in front.
Oh, well, I hope he don't be like, what the fuck is he
Okay.
doing? He leaving now. He could probably see me filming, so I'm just like, let me try to act like I'm not filming.
Okay, all right, that's good. And could you show us just the back? Like, just put your arm out and show us the back.
Oh, the truck.
So they don't think you in a little pickup truck.
Oh, I know, right? This is what I'm in. But I don't know if, let me see. Did it have words on the side?
No, don't show us the words. Yeah, that's good. All right, 18-wheeler, boom. All right, we good.
18 wheels. All right.
You got the 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, the PlayStation.
Yeah, it's got 2 stories. So you got a story up here with the top window. Somebody lives up there. I live on the bottom floor right here. It's got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms up there. Yeah, this thing is loaded. It's got a kitchen, bedrooms, bathrooms, everything. Yep, like you said, the PlayStation is on deck. I'll be playing PlayStation Live. I'll be driving down the road. And the neighbors always come downstairs like bothering me. Like, dude, hey, you know, now I get to leave. Oh, this dude got out of the way. Thank the Lord. So now I got to drive 18 wheels. I got to get off the curb, too. If this nigga, excuse my language, but if he don't hurry up, oh, he homeless. He about to come over here. That's crazy. Because you know what? If he was been a little bit earlier, he could have came and got some water. Cold water from the fridge.
He missed out on some water, huh?
Uh-oh. Right? Sorry about that. I had to turn. Make sure I don't roll over the curb. Like the drive tests say.
So are you on the highway for a long period of time?
Yeah, man. 18. No, not too long. Most usually like 4 hours.
No, but right now, like, so how many miles do you have on the highway now?
Oh, I'm supposed to just go like 45 miles to my destination. What, an hour and 52 minutes, 53 minutes. So
nice.
Yeah. 101. Sorry, 101 freeway. I'm excited. Now I get to get the hell out of here, man. I was sitting over there, man, since 8.
Since 8?
Yeah, for like 4 hours and shit.
Wait, 4 hours? What? Getting gas?
Yeah.
How long do it take to fill it up?
It don't take that long, but I had to wait for the mechanic to bring the fuel. Yeah, they had to bring the fuel and stuff. Sorry about this messed up viewing angle. I would put it to.
No, that's good.
All right, cool. Because I know the steering wheel right here.
Yeah, that's a big ass steering wheel.
Right? It's like a 20-inch rim I could put right here with some dubs and shit.
Mm-hmm. Do a lot of people ask you to honk your horn?
Yep, and that shit sound horrible. It don't even sound good.
But like every day they ask you to do it?
Yep, little kids and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So soon as they do that, I give them the finger. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I don't do that.
That's funny.
Because it makes them happy. But it's illegal to blow the horn, the air horn. Apparently. Is
it?
Yeah, I'm like, why would that be illegal? I used to love to do that to truckers, man. Like, hey.
What is it for then?
Hell if I know. Country. They call it the country horn. So since I'm not in the country, I can't blow the horn because I'm in a city.
Oh. So that's technically what it's for.
Yeah, the country. But here's the city horn. Look. You hear that? That's a kid's horn.
Yeah, that's a little fart.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Nobody. Yeah, hey, you know what? Driving on the highway, blowing that horn, nobody respects that shit. They're like looking around, like, where is that coming from?
Like, where's the smart car?
Yeah, that's what they're looking for, man. I'm like, hey, get out of my way. They're like, what the hell is that? Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not me. Look, I had to tell that lady it's not me.
That's funny.
She's looking like, what would make her look up at this truck, though? I wouldn't even think a truck like this have a horn like that. I saw her do this. I had to just say, no, not you. What would make her think that? Like, I would never look up.
That horn before.
Right. I know until I started driving these things. Oh, man, it's too much traffic. I won't even be able to turn. This is crap. Oh my God, this is a mistake.
Do you have any bad habits?
Like, you know what? I don't know. I don't think I have any. Like, well, you talking about in driving?
Not just period. Like things like, do you wash your hands after you use the bathroom? Do you?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Who washes their hands after the bathroom? Not me. No.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't. You know what? I don't.
Why don't you wash your hands? I'm curious to know because I don't wash my hands most of the time either. Why don't you?
You know what? If I touch something in the bathroom, then I will wash my hands. Because I don't know. Because, you know, people jerk off or do whatever, and then they touch things or scratch their ass, and then they touch things, don't wash their hands. So if I touch something, then I'll wash my hands. But I know my hands are clean, and I don't even touch my own stuff. I just kind of like, you know what I mean? Just whip it out, pee. I don't have to really do anything.
So you don't touch it?
Yeah, I don't have to. Like, you know what I mean? You don't really have to. And you just, if there's napkins, you just dab it or whatever, and whatever a dab is. Dab it. Yeah. Dab it off a little bit. Just dab it off. And then you go about your day. Oh, shit. Oh, I never heard that before. That should say warning. Turning signal.
Is your turning signal on?
I don't know. Yeah, I had it on, but I never heard that before. Just to cut on the turning signal for being on too long? I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make this damn turn. I'm going to have to roll down my window.
Yo, what turn? Oh. Are you stopped right now?
Yeah, I got to make a left turn, man. And this thing
What
is
turn?
so
Can
long.
we see the turn?
Let me see real quick before the light change.
What turn you got to make?
I got to make this turn.
Oh, to the left?
Yep. Oh,
you
shit.
got that.
Change right now.
All right.
I know, right?
That's easy.
I know, right? Like, oh, shit, it was easy. Oh! Sorry. Woo! Coming through. Did you hear that? That was the horn right there. But that one's kind of low, even though it's supposed to be bigger in sound. It's like, oh, crappy and shit. Oh, I wish I had. Man, I was supposed to be off.
Off what?
Off work. So I supposed to be over there getting a brew, talking to you with a brew.
You know, I'm getting my brew in a
little bit. Okay, cool. Tight.
Today's my day.
Yeah. All right.
It's going down tonight.
Billionaire Brown's getting his drink on today.
Yeah.
Just a nice little cold brew.
Today's my day.
Yeah.
Today is my day.
I can't believe it's taking me like 20 minutes just to turn onto a freeway. Thanks to LA.
Did it?
No, not yet. Look, I'm still like, the freeway's like right there. Literally like right there.
Okay. Oh no, but did you make the turn?
Oh yeah, I made that one. I made the left. Now I got to make a right, which is really tight. So they're going to have to hold their horses. And hopefully I don't have no dummies. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Got to make this turn without running over the curb.
You can't be serious.
I did it. It's beautiful. I didn't even touch the line. Gosh, God has blessed me to know angles. I was pretty bad at geometry.
Wait, was you?
Nah, actually, I was okay. I was okay in geometry.
Do you play pool?
No, I don't, but I was told that I was one of the world's best.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
You're
I don't play that. I know. We're supposed to play pool, so.
Yo, that.
Oh, when you come.
We will.
Yeah, when you come.
I got some material too.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
All right. When do you think you're coming?
You didn't get back to me yet.
What do you mean?
With the days, like, is it on a Friday? Is it a Saturday?
Wait a minute.
Because that's the most important. The place you said that we was going to go at another day, we could do that every day, right?
Oh, yeah, we can. But I'm off on Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday is one of them days where I go in at like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
or
but
midnight.
you said the open mic joint.
Oh yeah, damn, that's what I was supposed to get back to you with.
Yeah,
Okay,
because it's not usually 7 days a week.
right, right. No, you're right. They have, okay, damn, I gotta go back. Let me go back to these places. You know why I haven't gone? I just realized why I haven't gone. Because my wife was using my car, and then she got a flat, and the car that I have don't have a spare because it doesn't come with a spare. So, and the damn tires, now I gotta spend $988, which is actually the cheapest
How
price right
much?
now. $988 for 4 tires.
Damn.
That's not bad because they wanted $2,000. So I found a little bit half, a little bit off, a little bit
Where'd you find it
over
at?
half.
Online?
No, I was in Santa Barbara, and I was just walking by a tire shop, and I was telling the guy, like, I said, how much do you guys sell run flats for? And he was like, well, and I was like, well, I need a good price because I don't feel like paying all this kind of money for tires, and they don't even last that long.
Mm.
And then he told me, well, let me see what kind of deals I got. I said, well, I hope it's under 1,000. And he looked like, I don't know, let me see. And then he found it. He got me some for $988. So
Is
I
that
just got
including tax?
yes. And
Mm.
I know I asked him. I said, what about installation? He's like, you think we're just going to sell you tires? I said, of course.
Oh, they're gonna
Why
put it
not?
into okay.
Yeah, and balance. So that's a deal. I thought that was a great deal. So I just need to.
I know
just need
you
to
can
buy
get better, but that is a great deal.
for real.
But
Word.
like, you gotta look.
I
You
will.
gotta look like online. Like my parents, they have a their tires are like super expensive. They're like maybe $800 per tire. They got like some
Wow.
Mercedes like CLS or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
they got theirs down to like the same exact tire to like $150 or $200 per tire.
Wow, that's good. Cause right now I'm paying basically almost $250 a tire.
Not that.
And
Oh yeah, 250. Yeah. That's not that.
yeah.
You
Cause I
could get
was
it lower
paying
though.
out here,
If you
like
look,
most of the
you get
places
it
in
lower.
LA. That's we'll see. Look, everywhere else, they're selling a tire $500 a tire.
Yeah. But he's also putting it on.
It was
And he's balancing
that's
in
true
it,
for
so that might
yeah
be
for
a better deal.
250. Yeah, that's actually really good. I said,
Yeah, it might
wow.
be.
So I was impressed with that deal, but I'm still going to ask around because I still got to get a tire to put on just to go.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I'm ready to do it whenever. I was just trying to line it up, but I wanted
Oh,
to know
okay.
that, so I didn't, so I don't.
Oh,
Because if it's on a
right,
Friday, or if it's a Saturday, or if it's a Thursday, that
right.
matters.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Damn.
I
So I'm
wonder
holding
what they're
you up.
gonna give us. You think they're gonna give us like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah. You know
5?
what? Oh, that's what's the question I was going to ask you. How should I present this to them? Like to let them know, because I know we can film or whatever, but I can let them know, like, hey, I have a co-host coming from out of state, and we wanted to do like some, just a little, just clown around. Well, I don't know
No,
if
we
I
don't
should say
tell them
that, but
nothing.
don't.
Nah, everybody I'm pretty sure is gonna have one that's gonna be recorded.
Oh, so don't say shit then.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. It's because it's kind of weird out here. It's like you got some people that will film their shit. Like there's this one dude, he's pretty funny, and I felt bad because he was funny at Flappers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was funny. He did his little thing, but I felt bad because you know how you go back and then you do the same joke over. He did like the same joke over, but it's like the same people, and like no one laughed, and he was just like, "Well, I guess I did better last time," and I was like, I felt bad.
See,
because
it's nothing wrong with using the same material,
right?
But you can't use the same material with the same crowd. So I see what you're saying.
So he didn't, they didn't think it was funny or whatever. I thought it was funny. It was still funny, but I'm not like I said, like we both said, we're not going up there for laughs.
No,
we're going up there to bomb. That's what we're doing. We're going.
That's
up there
gonna be funny. Yeah, you should really use that. The best comedian with the lowest amount of followers. That's funny.
Oh, right. I think so. I will, and I think I'm gonna go to the
5
Ha
minutes
Ha
is a
Cafe.
long time.
That is.
It's a
You know
long
what?
time.
As much as I stutter when I get up there, it drives really. I must stutter for a very long time and hesitate for a really long time because my ass get up there and I don't even get through most of my jokes. And they be like, all right, that's time. Either that or they just be too tired of me. Like, get your ass off stage.
Mm.
All right, you way too boring. I am though. I like being boring though. It reminds me
What,
of
on
David Spade.
stage?
David Spade is so fucking funny. You know, I didn't get his humor, right? Like, I was watching him. I had to watch it again. Well, actually, no. It was 45 minutes this dude did. David Spade was on stage for like 45 minutes. He was doing his stand-up. You don't hear nobody laughing. And he even comments on that. He's like, yeah, you know, whatever. And then he just still keeps going. He doesn't even care. And then I started laughing because I was like, damn, this dude really don't give a shit. That was impressive to me because he didn't even feel like, all right, fuck y'all or anything. You know, I was waiting for that. Like,
I've never seen him before. I've seen him in movies, but I've never seen him
on stage, right?
Yeah.
He's super boring, mad funny. He was like mad funny, boring. Like, I loved it though. It's like you end up learning his humor and then you being like, okay, that's just how he is. And it's like, and then becomes funny. And then you just start
How many
laughing.
times have you done how many times have you done a set?
Oh man, you know what? All my sets go to shit because I don't never. You know, every time I go to do a set.
About how many times have you done stand up?
Damn, I've done it like. Well, it's gonna be sad, but I think you've done it more than I have.
Really?
Like, yeah, because I'm always waiting, and I'm usually making people laugh before stage or outside, and they be like, "Oh, you should use that. Oh, you should use that," but I never get a chance to go up, and they're like, "Oh, I can't wait for your set," and then they'll never call my name. So I hate that. So I want to make sure we go where we get a guaranteed fucking 5 minutes. That's why I think not flappers.
That's why you should do like an open mic.
Yeah, open mic. And there's, I think, what is it called? The Ha Ha Cafe. I think that'll be a great opportunity.
Don't be trying to get us in no fancy spot.
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, but that might be kind of fancy. Like,
nah, I don't want nothing fancy. No professionals.
Oh, really?
I want
man.
horrible people. I want like people who are unsure.
Oh, all right. That's all right. Now that changes the dynamic of what I'm gonna be.
Because I've done that before, but I would have to practice. Like back when I was doing it before.
Right. No, you wouldn't even have to.
I wish I could see video of when I used to do it. I wonder what I was saying. I don't even remember.
Yeah, you know, a lot of stuff I don't remember because I end up freestyling, which I hate doing.
No, I wasn't freestyling. I had written. I would take hours to prepare material. Yeah, when I was doing it, I had material.
That's dope.
Yeah,
like I always have material. Oh, that's dope, man. Like I go up, you know how I be feeling? I be feeling like I just need to do this. You know what I mean? But I never feel like, because you know what scares me? What you just said.
What's that?
You just pointed out something that I never noticed about myself. But you said you took it serious. You know, when I'm there, these guys are looking over their shit and they're really like practicing. And they're like talking to themselves, like reading the shit. And I'm like, what are they doing? Because me, I'll just write down a topic. And sometimes I'll go into depth on the topic. Like if I feel like
that's just your style though.
Yeah.
Not everybody has to write it like a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
but this lady told me she was a director, a casting director from I think she did like the movie Enemy of the State and some other movies, but at the time, so I took her acting class, invested like thousands of dollars in it, and she was like, you should try stand-up.
Right.
So I took her advice like a dumbass. So that's why I'm saying I took it seriously. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So I would have my friends come over to the house, and I would have them sit down in the living room. And I would go over my stuff, and I would try to make them laugh.
Really?
And every time I would go, I would have all of them, come and listen to my jokes. Yeah.
So wait a minute. So did you make them laugh while you're at home?
Probably, but it because I was natural. I can easily, like you said, like you can naturally make people laugh. So I don't know. All I can tell you about when I did stand up is I never got booed and I never got the red light.
Wow, that's dope.
I never got like a standing ovation or nothing like that, you know.
Right. Yeah. But still, you did it. That's tight, man. That's good. I think that's very good progress, period, man. If you don't get booed off, man, or, you know, or the red light, I get the red light all the time.
But they could have been feeling bad for me, too. They could have been like, I don't want to boo.
Nah, you're. I think you were just fine. I bet. Because
what can I talk about?
You know what? You can talk about whatever you like, man. You just go up there because you know what? There's people that go up there and they lie a lot. There's so many liars, man. They'll go up there and say this is their first time. They've never done it. And they're acting like they're scared. And all of a sudden, they're like doing this excellent job at it. And I'm like, they're preparing, like they set up the joke properly. And they do all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, how is this their first time? Now, I'm not saying that they're not natural at it. But how they're doing it. They're not nervous. Most of these people, they act like they're nervous. But you can hear it in their voice.
I'd be nervous. I always got to doo-doo right before I go.
Me too. And that's the one thing
like I'm getting butterflies right now
me
just
too.
thinking about it.
I got to shit now. Me too. Because my mind is going there. Yep. See, that's how you know. Like,
but I never went with two people, like with someone that I know also doing it. I've never. It's always just me, and I got to invite friends, and they got to, you know, just come watch.
I never invited anyone. Everybody's always asking, and I'm like, I've never invited anyone to come see me do anything. I never.
See, when I was doing it, you had to bring people.
For real?
That was, to get on stage, you had to bring people. And they had to buy 2 drinks.
Wow.
Yeah. So I always had to bring people.
Damn, that's scary. I'm like, would anybody come?
No, they would. Just see you look like an idiot.
Man, that's
so you're saying when you just went by yourself, you didn't have to bring nobody.
I always go to open mics by myself. I always go by myself, and I never want nobody to see me look. See, that's my problem. I already feel like, okay, I do stupid shit automatically. Like, naturally, I just do things that if I saw it on camera, I would be like, oh my God, did I really say or do that? Like, myself is embarrassing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm embarrassing to myself. So that's what scares me about going on stage, because now I know I got to be like, now I got to act like myself. Like, how crazy is that? So I have to
even
psych
the MTV thing that you did. See, I would use that as, I think that's like really dope. But you be having me scared. You be having me scared to even tell people about it.
I am scared to tell people about it.
But if it was my choice, I would tell everybody. Be like, yo, this is him right here. Because I think it's actually pretty funny. It's dope.
You know what? It's okay. You can. You know why? You're a great person, and you know how to defend or give your evil opinion if you want it. No, you don't give an evil opinion. I mean, accept an evil opinion.
The only thing that makes it terrible is that you told us the backdrop of it. But if you didn't, if you was just like, yo, this is it, then I would have been like, damn, that's dope as hell.
Oh, maybe you don't tell nobody then. Just go ahead and just do it.
Yeah, that's how I would do it. I wouldn't tell them the backdrop.
Yeah, don't remind nobody. Just go ahead. If you want to share it, you fine. You good with it. You good. I trust your, I like the way you present things. It's always cool.
I'm trying to think. There's a lot of material out there, though.
Right? There is, man. You know what? You could talk about your travel here and what it's like being here. Like, coming. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to say, but I'm saying, like, you could just talk about your experience on getting here.
Dang, I don't know yet. It's going to be...
That'll be funny, I think. Because coming from North Carolina, everybody knows here is totally different from there. You know, that'll be a great experience. Travel and comedy right there.
That's going to be funny as hell.
Yeah. I got to check.
I wonder how terrible I'm going to be.
Oh, you're not going to be terrible, man. When you see these guys, Everybody's terrible, man. It depends, man. You know what? I think everybody's funny. And when people don't laugh, I think that's weird when people don't laugh. So I always try to figure out why are they not laughing? Like at people that are funny. Like these people go on stage and I laugh because I'm like, wow, most of the time now I'm bad with getting jokes. I have a really bad problem with understanding things. My comprehension level is really low.
Yo, what are you eating?
Grandma, am I able to put this on camera? Grandma cookies?
Grandma cookies? Yo, are you serious?
My grandma. Yeah, my grandma.
Those? Yo,
yeah,
I remember those. Ain't your damn grandma, you damn liar.
Yeah. It is. Because it used to be a white lady, now it's a black lady with a do-rag.
Yo, you didn't just say that.
Yep.
Do you remember famous Amos cookies?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You don't remember no famous Amos cookies.
I do. I remember him because he looked like Marvin Gaye. Or, wait a minute. Wait, it was somebody else.
Yeah, he said he looked like Marvin Gaye.
Mm-hmm. He did. He reminded me of the singer. He looked like, I mean, maybe that was him. Maybe he didn't want to be in the entertainment industry. And he wanted to be known for cookies.
Let me see what famous Amos. Oh, actually, he do kind of look like Marvin Gaye.
Right? And that's some shit. That's what I think is him.
Oh, he's founded in Los Angeles.
He like, they're gonna want me to sing about these cookies.
It was founded in Los Angeles, yeah.
I knew I've seen that dude before.
You just a damn liar.
Wow. Man, everybody. No, for real. I believe I've seen this fool.
Man, famous
I believe
Amos.
I've seen him.
I used to buy them cookies all the time. Wait, Amos took the advice of some friends and with 25.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Marvin Gaye gave him 25. You knew about famous Amos, you damn genius. Nah, Marvin Gaye.
I swear to God, on my life.
You's lying.
No, I swear to God.
Listen.
I swear on my life.
Listen
I'm not low. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
On March 10th, 1975, Amos took the advice of some friends, and with $25,000 from singers Marvin Gaye, he opened a cookie store at 7181 Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, Los Angeles.
What?
Yeah, Marvin Gaye.
I swear to God, I had no fucking clue.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my, I was just joking because I said he looked like him. Oh my God.
Funny.
So you know what that means? Marvin Gaye faked his death so he can make cookies.
Now that.
Because the spotlight is disgusting. Spotlight is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? He probably was tired of people questioning his, apparently he was gay. So he probably was tired of people like, hey, I can't sing about women anymore. Fuck it. I'm going to make cookies.
Yeah, he died young, too.
Yeah, he did. That's why I don't think he's dead. I think that's him. You're like, they won't know the difference.
Hey, he White died was like 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 45?
Damn. Marvin
Damn.
Gaye.
I thought he died younger than that, actually.
I know, right? They made it sound like he was at like 30 or something, 25 or something.
Yeah, I thought it was like 27.
Yeah, 27. You know who died at 27?
Okay, 44. Everybody died at 27.
Older. Right? What's his name? Frankie Lyman died at 27.
Oh, Frankie Lyman from Dreamgirls.
Is that who he was?
No, maybe not. I'm thinking, no, that was something early. James Early.
Oh, okay.
Frankie Lyman, I know. What is Frankie Lyman from?
He's the one that sang Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Okay, yeah.
Why do girls? Yep.
70s. Whoa. Dang, he died in 68.
Lyman?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I like that dude. That dude was pretty cool. He had an interesting life.
52, 62. Oh, yeah, he did. He died. Damn, his birthday is coming up.
For real?
He died at 25.
Damn, that's sad.
25.
God.
Damn, that is crazy.
Yeah, man. They turned him out with drugs, man. They fucking turned him out. Man, that dude was doing all right. And then all of a sudden they fucking give him drugs and shit. And now he's like, and then he, yeah, man, that's fucked up. Like whoever did that to him. I mean, yeah, we do it to ourselves, but fuck, man.
Yo, that's crazy in itself that you just taught me that. But yo, you remember the movie Bebe's Kids?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You forgot what?
Like, I mean, I remember the movie, but I forgot, like, you know, I ain't seen it in so long. But what's up? Sorry.
No, I was watching Vlad TV, and he had Marcus Houston on there. You remember Marcus Houston from?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He said that he said Faison Love. You know Faison Love?
Yeah.
The comedian. He said he did Robin Harris's voice.
Wow.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, yo.
I thought Robin Harris did his own voice. He was dead before then?
Yeah, I know he was dead, but I didn't never put the two together. Because Robin Harris died right before the second house party.
Oh, damn.
Remember, that's why he wasn't in the second house party.
Right.
Said, follow the drip.
I might go through some bad. Follow the drip. I might go through some bad reception going over this mountain or hill, whatever you call it. But it won't be too bad. It won't be too bad. I hope not. It's just traffic. God. If I had two hands, I could show you.
Yeah, that's a damn shame, yeah. He said if I had two hands. He got cookies in one, and he got the cookie in the other. Crack-ass cracker.
You're stupid.
Yeah, I had something I wanted to ask you, too.
You was going to ask me about, damn, we was just talking about it.
You funny.
For real. We was talking about Frankie Lyman, and then we was talking about, what's his name?
It was before all of that.
Oh, it was before that?
Yeah.
We was talking about traffic. I'm going to buy some earpods.
Earpods?
Apple earpods. You know what I did, man?
What did you do?
This weekend, well, Monday, I went and bought me the new phone, the Note 8.
Oh, okay.
And I would like to discuss this matter. No, I'm not bragging. I'm pissed because I really wanted the phone, but the way T-Mobile did me, and it's not T-Mobile's fault. I'm not going to blame T-Mobile. I'm going to blame their representative. They represent this company, and what they did when I went to go, you know, the workers in the fucking T-Mobile store. So I go there to buy me the Note, right?
Okay, the Note 8.
And so I go in and I go outright. And I did want to finance it. I didn't want to pay it outright, but I did. I paid $1,037 for this phone, right?
Okay.
So it was the end of their shift, and they were closed already because they were helping like two other people and me. So I left. They put it in a box. They said they couldn't. They told me, oh, we can't set it up for you. So I said, no, that's fine. I'll come back, or I'll do it at home or whatever. So I get home, I look at the box, and I realize it got two seals on it. Like somebody opened it and they resealed it. So I figure I paid them $1,000, over $1,000 for this phone. I deserve a phone that has never been opened before. You know? I mean, it's not like I'm financing the phone and I'm complaining and I got financing. No, I give them over $1,000 for this phone. And it's been opened already. So I went back to let them know, can I trade it? And they tell me, no, or it's going to be a restocking fee. I'm like, why would I get a restocking fee when you guys gave me a phone that was, you know, that has been opened already? I don't deserve that, you know? They're like, well, that's policy. You know what I mean? They tell me that's policy. I'm like, I respect your policy, but also don't expect the phone to be open. You know, that's not my policy. I don't want an open phone. I didn't want a refurbished phone. These phones just came out. Why didn't I get a brand new one? You know, and they were like, it is brand new and all of this stuff. And Samsung puts 2 seals on there. They were lying, giving me a crock of shit. So I was like, all right, fine. So I leave. No, I told them to open up the phone. So they open it. And I left the plastic on. I said, I'm going to buy a case like tomorrow because I know, I got somewhere to go. I just wanted you to open up the phone for me. Anyway, I take the thing off when I leave, and I notice there's a tiny micro scratch on the screen. And I said, see, that's why they made a big deal out of not wanting to return that phone, because somebody else, since they sold it already to a dummy like myself that didn't open, I didn't check it, So now all of a sudden I see that they don't want to take it back. So anyway, my point to you is I called T-Mobile and they told me that that they should take the phone back and I shouldn't have to worry about it. But them people gave me a hard time and they didn't want to take the phone back because it had a scratch that I didn't even do.
Have you ever had an iPhone before?
Yeah, I got one now, a 7 Plus.
Wait, why do you have a 7 Plus and an 8 Note?
Because I was gonna switch phones. I was gonna use the Note and sell my iPhone possibly.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yeah, because I got the shiny jet black one. It's a nice fucking phone. I like it. But I wanted the Note. I like the Note series on the Android. But I love iPhones though.
I did like I always thought about, I was close to getting the Note, but then I was like.
It's a dope phone, man. You can do 2 things at once. Like right now, you could be doing this and you could be checking your emails all at the same time without interruption. That's dope.
You could do that on the iPhone too.
No, you can't. Like I could see you on the Note, just like I'm looking at you now, and look at my emails at the same exact time. Or I can go on the internet and be doing this. Like I can be looking up stuff while I see you still, and you still see me, and I can be on the internet searching for things. Like you could do 2 things at once. And matter of fact, I can minimize the screen that me and you are on, and then pull up 2 other screens. And minimize though. I can pull up like 5 screens at one time.
But what happens when you lose your phone though?
What do you mean?
What happens if you lose it or somebody steals it?
Oh, then they have like a tracking device shit like through the Samsung app, just like the Apple do. Samsung does.
What's it called?
Shit, Samsung Lost? No, just playing. I don't know.
Do you have to pay for it?
I don't think so. I think it's free. They got a lot of free stuff with Samsung. I got crust everywhere because of these cookies and stuff.
Grandma.
I hope this shit.
Your mama, grandma cookies.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's her on here. Everybody think there used to be a white lady on there. Now it's an old black lady with a do-rag.
Yo, why do you keep saying she got a do-rag on?
Because that's what she's sporting.
No, she don't got no do-rag, yo.
Man, if I could show this clear photo, you'll be like, damn, she was wearing Lokes. Like the white lady got like a mad gray fro with like these little spectacles on her fucking face. This lady.
You know the funny thing about digital?
What's up?
Like even on TV, because I just farted just now, and it really stinks.
Oh.
But you didn't know.
I smelled it, dude.
That just made me wonder, like, I wonder how many people do that on TV, and we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Like,
oh, man.
Training day, like Denzel, how many times did he fart during that intense training day scene?
Within the scene, hell yeah. That's
King Hog ain't got shit on me.
Right? And then cut.
Give me the gun, Jake.
I know, right?
Yo, what was that sound?
Oh, that was a fart, but it was fake. I was doing like Denzel farting, like during here, take this, and then he farts, and then the dude is like, "What's that smell?" And he's like,
"Oh,
yeah, you a sheep or wolf?" And he farts.
And nobody knows.
Right. What's that smell? Like, so he can easily blame other people and they'll believe it.
And I guess the professional thing is to not to tell anybody. Like, I think it was very unprofessional that I just said it. I could have just not said it.
That was right. Nah, that was professional. I'm glad you let everybody know because we all. That's kind of important because later in the future, smells going to come out the phone, and they're going to watch this about 20 years from now and be like, you know what? I smell something from that interview there. I want to know who did it. Now, you already confessed, so I ain't got to worry about it. I do got to take a mad shit. You know what's the bad part about that? Because I was stuck on the side of the highway. And this 2-story apartment that I'm in, everybody's taking up the restrooms and shit. So I couldn't use it.
Does it really have a bathroom in there, though?
Oh, man, it got mad bathrooms in here.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
You're funny.
No, you're fine. No, I don't. Some of them have them, like the big ones.
So did you vote?
For what?
For president.
Oh. Well, I'm going to get a lot of hate mail right now, but I don't vote, man.
Yeah, are you a felon?
How'd you know?
No, seriously. Are you?
Who you been talking to? No,
you're either a felon or you're a Jehovah's Witness.
You know what? I'm a witness that the United States is fucked up. No, I'm just playing. Nah, but you know what?
Did you know Jehovah's Witnesses can't vote?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
You know what's weird? But their reasoning would have to follow all the way through. That's what's crazy. You know,
so
that's
you don't
why.
Vote because what?
Because I think it's a joke.
Have you ever
Maybe
voted?
alone. I plead the fifth.
Yeah, that means yes.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Honestly, I don't like to vote, but for different reasons. Like everybody says how important it is, and I'm just going to say what I believe. And usually my beliefs, I think they're level-headed, regardless if anybody agrees or disagrees. I respect everyone's, right to vote or that do or don't vote. Now, different reasons is different. Like I have mine because, okay, you know how I say my vote. If I say my vote don't count, people get mad. Your vote does count. They take that shit serious, man.
Right.
But in reality, it really, the sad part to say is it really don't. It doesn't.
Why do you think
matter.
that?
Well, because there's things that happen. Like, okay, when Obama was running for president, I used to work for Mercedes-Benz Research and Development, and I was in the back of a Maybach, right, taking my break. And while I was, did it cut out for a second? Sorry, I was getting a phone call. And so, anyway, I was taking a break, and I was watching 2 different TVs at once. This is when I found out that the difference between Fox News and other news stations, and found out that Fox was like a Republican station. Anyway, Fox News is reporting like, oh, we got this by a landslide. I'm literally watching this live, and they're saying that they're going to win and all of this stuff. And on the other TV, they're like, oh, Obama got this. He's going to win. So guess what happens?
What happened?
Obama wins, right? When he wins, the balloons were falling, the confetti was falling out the ceiling, and everybody's crying and celebrating. And the next channel, like the next TV that I'm looking at, they're like, yeah, who they're still talking about who you think's gonna win. And he already won on the other TV. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? So I was really confused. And I'm like, why did this just happen? They're like, we're going to win this. Obama has no chance. And I'm like, I started laughing because I'm like, okay, this can't be true. I said, well, if he didn't win, why did all those balloons fall? So I was confused. So I didn't understand how the system works. So I'm like, are they going to vacuum all of this shit? That shit's mad sour. I could tell. Your facial expressions are mad funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, man. So I'm like, are they going to pop the balloons and like vacuum up all the confetti and retake the vote and say the other dude? Like, I was confused, man. I was really confused because he already had won.
I'm not saying you should or shouldn't, but to bring validation to your point of why you don't is Hillary won as far as our votes were concerned.
Exactly.
She won.
Yep.
She had more of us vote for her than he did.
Right. And you know what's crazy about that? And people will still justify that by, the electoral.
Or they just ignore it.
Well, it's sad because, you know, they say the electorals or all this stuff, but I'm like, okay, well, if my vote counted and, oh, shit, mad boxes are on the freeway falling out of the truck or something. That's fucking dangerous. But if our vote matters, I don't understand why people justify shit that's in your face. Like, what the fuck is there to justify? The majority said, now, keep in mind, this is our vote. And so did everybody else, over 10 people. I'm talking about millions. Now, you trying to tell me that I voted for this lady, and now all of a sudden, these other people can come in and say, you know what? We want him to win. That don't sound like voting counts to me, regardless of whatever, you know what I'm saying? That already tells you that voting don't count. How can you justify the electoral? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. My common sense tells me automatically, whether I vote or not, they're going to do what they wanted. They wanted him to win, so I don't mind. Hey, you know, they're gonna do what they want. But why do people feel the need to justify that? Oh, well, you know, this happened and that happened, and that's why he won. Why are you justifying him winning? There is no justification. The people's vote counts. So if they vote counts, she should have won. I don't care.
Hey, Ma!